Imagine opening your eyes for the first time, not to safety, but to a dense jungle where danger waits in every shadow. For a gorilla, life begins not as a mighty silverback, but as a helpless infant clinging to your mother's chest, fragile in a world of predators, storms, and constant struggle. This is the untold story of what it truly takes to grow up as a gorilla. You are born deep in the forest, in a nest of leaves built by your mother on the ground or in a tree. The canopy towers above, thick with vines and branches, while the sounds of birds, insects, and distant roars echo around you. You weigh only a few pounds, blind to the vastness of the jungle. All you know is warmth, milk, and the steady heartbeat of your mother. She carries you everywhere, holding you against her fur, protecting you with her massive arms. Without her, you would not last a day. But life in the troop is not gentle. Around you are other gorillas. Your father, the dominant silverback, towering and powerful, the one who leads, protects, and commands. There are adult females, some with their own babies, and younger males who one day may challenge for power. From the beginning, the social rules of the group decide your survival. If another male takes over, infants like you may be at risk, for a new leader often kills the young to bring females back into mating condition. Your safety depends on the strength and dominance of your father. The forest itself is no less dangerous. Leopards stalk the shadows, lightning splits the skies, and rival groups sometimes wander close. One careless step outside the troop's protection, and your short life could end. So you cling tighter, learning from the gentle touch of your mother's hands, from the rumbling chest beats of your father that send warnings across the valleys. As weeks turn to months, you grow bolder. At first, you crawl in the undergrowth near your mother, tumbling awkwardly, testing your strength. Your body is still weak, your movements clumsy. A stumble could mean separation, and separation means death. But every fall, every climb, makes you stronger. Soon, you learn to cling not only to your mother's fur, but to branches, roots, and vines. Your arms lengthen, your grip hardens. The jungle begins to feel less like a prison, more like a playground. Your diet changes too. At first, your mother's milk is your only nourishment. But as teeth grow, she shows you how to chew leaves, pull tender shoots, and strip bark. Gorillas are not hunters. They live on plants, fruits, stems, roots. But gathering enough food for a troop is a constant challenge. Droughts can strip the forest, storms can scatter fruit trees, and competition with other herbivores leaves scraps. Hunger teaches patience, resourcefulness, and persistence. Within the troop, you find playmates, other youngsters tumbling, wrestling, chasing each other in the undergrowth. Play is more than fun. It is training. Each push, each roll, each chest beat hones your strength and instincts for the future. But play is not always safe. Larger juveniles may dominate smaller ones, and pecking orders form early. To be too weak is to be ignored. To be too bold is to be punished. Learning balance is survival. Time passes, and you begin to notice the silverback more. He towers above the others, his back streaked with shining silver hair, his arms like tree trunks, his gaze commanding. His chest beats thunder through the jungle, a sound of power that warns rivals to stay away. He decides when the troop moves, when it rests, when it feeds. He breaks up fights, defends against predators, and keeps order. One day, you realize, if you are male, this is the role you may one day fight for. If you are female, this is the kind of leader who will decide your troop's fate. Adolescence is the turning point. If you are male, your body grows, your strength surges, and your restlessness grows harder to contain. The silverback tolerates you for a time, but his dominance cannot be challenged while you remain. Soon, instinct drives you to leave. Alone, You step into the forest, away from the safety of family, into a wilderness where every sound is a threat. Solitary years begin, marked by hunger, isolation, and danger. Many young males never survive them, but to grow, you must endure. If you are female, the path is different, but no less perilous. As you mature, you may leave your birth group to join another. The journey is dangerous, crossing territories, avoiding predators, risking rejection by other troops. A single misstep could mean death. Yet it is necessary, for new groups ensure survival of the species. For both sexes, adulthood is battle. Males may clash with rivals, chest beating, roaring, charging, and sometimes fighting with teeth and fists. These battles are brutal. Wounds are deep, lives sometimes lost. To win is to claim a group, to lead females, to father the next generation. To lose is to wander again, wounded and alone. Females face their own struggles, caring for infants in harsh conditions, enduring storms, finding food, and trusting their leader to keep them safe. Years pass, and strength becomes authority. If you are male, and you succeed, you rise as a silverback, king of a troop, master of your world. You build a family, guard it, teach it, but leadership is not peace. Every day, threats loom, rival silverbacks challenging, predators circling, storms destroying food supplies. Every victory is temporary. Every reign eventually ends. Age slows you, strength fades, and younger males watch, waiting. The cycle never stops. In old age, fur dulls, muscles weaken, steps slow. Younger rivals may drive you out, leaving you to wander until your last breath. For females, age brings the end of bearing young, but wisdom remains. You pass knowledge through generations, guiding daughters and granddaughters in the ways of survival. At last, your journey ends, perhaps in the heart of the jungle you ruled, perhaps alone in the quiet shadows of the forest. Yet the cycle continues. Somewhere, an infant gorilla clings to its mother's chest, eyes wide, future uncertain, beginning the same difficult path. From fragile infant to mighty silverback, the life of a gorilla is not easy. It is a story of hunger, danger, struggle, and resilience. To grow up in the jungle is to fight every day for survival. But through this struggle, gorillas rise as symbols of strength, family, and endurance. If you were fascinated by this wild journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Beast Life, and hit the bell so you never miss another story from the heart of the wild. And tell us in the comments, which wild animal should we cover next?